Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today we have the Julia Sperry Colorathon and I'm just so excited. I have three of Julia Sperry's books. I've got the An Enchanting World, Fanciful Fantasies, and the Inspiration, and I just love them all. Hi, Rain. Hi, Yvonne. Hello, everybody. I hope you are all having so much fun with the colorathon. This is the picture I'm going to be coloring today. Let's adjust you here. There you go. And of course, this is the wonderful picture that we will be giving away. So we will be doing a giveaway today as well. Hi, Evelyn. I have missed you. I haven't seen you in stream in a while. Hi, Shell. Shell, I'm going to actually mod you for this, so if there's anything that you want to do with anything, you can definitely do that. You can lurk and cook tea all you want. All right, so this is what we're coloring. We're going to be using the Caran d'Ache Pablos for this. And I've been good, and I even went through and chose my colors. Hi, Beth. Hi, Christy. Absolutely, I will definitely do so. Um, so I have chosen my colors. I behaved. I don't normally choose colors, so this is new to me. Oh, well, thank you very much for joining, Evelyn. Hi, Lisa. Oh, well, great. I'm so glad to see you here. Hi, Della. I am. I'm on the ball. Yesterday I had such a migraine. I went to bed at 6 o'clock in the evening and woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. Hi, Beth. Absolutely lurk and work. I know it's early, so what we're going to be using, let's see if I can actually see the numbers and names on these. So the first one that we're going to be using is the golden ochre. I'm going to do her hair first. And I'm just going to put golden ochre everywhere. Or ochre. Ochre! I always call it the wrong thing. So I hope everybody has had a wonderful week. I know streaming on Friday, it's weird to me. I hope you all enjoyed the first part of the tour into the corner. My husband has to work on Sunday, so I may actually do another part of the tour on Sunday after all of the wonderful streamers are done with the Julia Sperry Colorathon. I don't want to post much of anything or do any lives while they're doing that because they all deserve your undevoted attention. So I'm just putting down a light coat of this golden ochre. Ochre. I don't know why I want to call it ochre today. I had stopped myself from doing it for so long. Now I'm back to calling it ochre. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Angela. Hi, Ashley. And so many people. I just love this image. It just reminded me so much of me when I was a little girl. Because that's normally what you could find me doing was reading. Sitting and reading. Usually I wasn't so pretty and dressed up, but I was always reading somewhere. I'm just doing flicks down the bangs here so that they don't look solid, because we don't want them to look solid. No, I don't like okra. I don't know why I keep calling it okra. I know it's ochre. I don't even like ochre. Okra. Now I'm calling okra ochre. Oh, French fries. I would love some French fries. Absolutely. That's the greatest thing, is that you get to go back and watch them later if you need to. All right, so I'm going to go in with the darker color now. So I'm going to go in with brown ochre. And I'm just going to do flicks. The great thing about the Pablos is they're quite a solid pencil, so doing flicks is very simple to do with them. They flick nicely. And just using the darker color in the darkest parts of the hair here. Lots of flicks. Hi, Brandy. If I didn't say hi already, I may have. I know that I responded to your French fries, but I can't eat French fries. I really like them, but they don't like me. Hi, Barb. I'm using the Caran d'Ache Pablos. Well, as long as somebody loves them. They are a harder pencil, so way harder than the Lumis, that's for sure. I considered doing this with my Lumis, but I don't really have a whole lot of them, which probably would have made things easier. Not so much to choose from. Although I do have 72 now. You are not strange. We all have different likes. And all depends upon what we color on and what, what our style is and everything else. I have no style, so I pretty much like everything. If it's a colored pencil, it's probably in the corner. They are a much, much harder pencil, though. I will definitely give you that. Hi, Joyce. Oh, yuck. Hot and humid is not fun. Okay. It's supposed to get really hot here today, too. Not looking forward to it. So far this morning, it's not too bad. So far. Oh, goodness. Well, that's no good, Shell. YouTube's always fun, isn't it? It decides it's going to do what it's going to do when it's going to do it. Okay. I gotta sharpen this one. Yes, that's pretty much my style. If I own it, I will make it work. Now I'm going in with chestnut. Just following the lines that Julia has put in the picture the best I can. Hi, Lisa. I have pinned the schedule for the Colorathon at the top of your chat. So definitely make sure that you go in and visit all the other colorists. And if you're having to watch back, make sure that you leave them a comment and let them know that you were able to see it, because they're all wonderful. And I want to say thank you to Shell and to Ashley and to Angie and everyone else that has had their hands in putting together this wonderful colorathon. I really do appreciate the invitation. and of course Julia for putting together such wonderful coloring books. Ooh, cash flow statements. I think Bob has those in a couple of weeks too, is the cash flow statements. Not his favorite part of working either. Okay. Yeah, she is fun to color. Okay, now we're just going to go in with ochre. And we're just going to go right on top of everything else and darken it up a little bit. Try to make sure that I don't cover up areas that aren't hair. Okay, no problem at all, Shell. So I'm just doing this very, very loosely, very lightly, and just shading in. Giving that dimension to the hair. Could have probably gone a little bit darker, but actually I kind of like it. So. Very light brunette. Yeah, well, I was going through all three books to choose my picture for this. This one, I have it in two different books, and it jumped out at me in both books, so I figured it's probably the one I should color. Hi, Yasmin. Welcome, welcome. No, we're all doing all different ones. This one here is in two different books. Let me see here. It is in An Enchanting World as well as The Inspiration, I do believe. So I'm just going over those lighter areas with the golden ochre, just to put that highlight back in there. I have posted in the description below where you can get her books on Amazon as well as Etsy, I do believe, unless it didn't save. Okay, so there we have her hair. And I'm going to try not to fuss with it too much because I don't want to spend the entire 2 hours working on hair, because I can and I probably will if I tend to fuss with it too much. So I'm just going to put these away so I don't fuss with it too much. And then we're going to work on her skin. And I'm going to start with cream. Hi, Cat. And hi, Sarah, if I didn't say hi already. I think I did, but I might not have. So I'm just working with cream at the moment, just putting down a layer of cream over the skin. And I'm just doing this in a very light shade. If you guys want me to zoom in, I can definitely do that. I've got it zoomed out so that you could see what I was working on. I'm just going to go up in here where the skin is. Hi, Tammy. Thank you very much for posting that, Tammy. I appreciate it. And then we got some skin down here on her hands. And I'll probably forget that I put it down here and do it again after anyway, but I'll do it now, and that way maybe I won't forget next time. And I chose a fairly simple picture, so hopefully I'll be able to get it done all in one go today. I'm hoping. All right. Hi, Mona. Hi, Sanette. All right, so I'm going to take dark carmine and just do the very darkest areas here. And I'm not doing a heavy layer of it, it's fairly light. Concentrate, concentrate. Skin's not my strong suit. So I'm just trying to make sure I get it into all the areas that it needs to be. I think a little bit more over here. Oh my goodness, Tammy, have you not gone to and taken a rest? You doofy, go to bed. I know you'll watch it later. Thank you very much for coming and supporting, though. Okay, so I'm going in with salmon and just extending that shadow out a little bit. And I'm just doing this with a really light layer. I'm not getting too heavy on it. Like I said, these are a much harder pencil than, say, the Luminance or any of those. So. Hi, Audrey. Sorry, guys, I'm not peeking up at the chat enough, I don't think. I'm missing everybody. Hi, Sherry. Pretty close sometimes, yeah, yeah. Talking and chewing gum. Walking and chewing gum, whichever. So now I am going through with apricot. Oh, Evelyn, thank you so much for that. Everybody put in an exclamation point love for Evelyn in the chat. Thank you so much, hon. That is appreciated. Exclamation point love. Oh, I hit the wrong one. There we go. That's for you, Evelyn. Thank you. And of course, if you're a member of the Coloring Corner, you can of course hit the hype emoji as well. All right, now we're going to go over it with Granite Rose. And I'm going a little bit heavier in the shadow areas just to blend that all together. Well, hopefully he doesn't have a problem with you this time. If he does, you have the ability to turn him off now. Yes, I know. I just used my hand. I'm sorry, Evelyn. Oh, goodness. He was. He was having a joyous time on your stream that one time, that's for sure. I have it set so you can pretty much say anything and he won't time you out. YouTube will time you will put you in timeout before Nightbot will on my stream. I used to have it set really high so it timed everybody out. It was horrible. Now I'm just going to go back into the lighter areas where the light is going to be hitting the skin and just going in with the cream and just adding that little bit of lighter color there and blending that in. And then we're going to work on the hands. So back to the salmon. The one thing that I will say about the Pablos in comparison to the Lumis is there's not enough skin tones. I actually took my Lumis out just in case I couldn't get the skin combination to work. But I tested it on another picture and it worked fine, so. And the Pablos seem to work on the coloring book paper pretty well. This is a page directly out of the book. I've just cut it out of the book. No, in Pablos. There's not as many skin tones in Pablos. There's lots of skin tones in Lumis. And I didn't do that right. Forgot to go into the deeper colors with the darker color, so I'm just going to quickly put that in there. We'll pretend that I didn't do that. Shh. It's alright, I will blend it together after. Not a big deal. It's going, okay, I know that there should be a different color here. Oh, all right. Now I'm just going to go back in with that salmon and blend that darker red tone in a little bit. Yay! So good to see ya. I think you were here earlier, weren't you? How was your nail appointment? So I'm just going over everything with the apricot. Trying to keep it in screen for you. Yay! I considered it. And then I realized I had to go out into public for that. I had to people for that. That was the end of that consideration. I thought about it. So just going over everything with the granite rose and blending it all together. And oh, thank you, Brandy. No, I think Ryan definitely solidified my not want for the book. I'm just going over with a little bit of ivory in those areas that I think the light is going to be hitting her skin here. Make sure that it's not too orange. we go. Okay, so there's her skin tones all done. Let's get you guys back in. My Pablos fit in my thing my husband made as well, so that's another reason why I like using them. They fit where I want them to fit. All right, so on the dress we're going to do pinks. Oh, nice. A working printer is always good. Now I'm just going to go in very, very carefully here because there's a lace that goes all the way up here. So I'm just going to go in very, very gently around that. Because we're not going to do that pink. I'm just doing the deepest shadows right now. Right, so just going around. What color is this? This is raspberry red. Yeah. Yeah, I was really glad that I watched his review on that before I ordered it. It was on my list, but my husband saw it on my list and went, "Well, did you want it? Or are you just waiting until you know by July's over?" And I said, "No, I want to look into it further first." He went, "Okay." Otherwise, he would have bought it because, you know, his thoughts on that was, "Well, I'm not in a no by July. I didn't agree to that." It's like, "Well, dear, no, you can't just, do that. It's not how that works." He says, "Well, I didn't agree to it. It wasn't my agreement." It's like, no. So after the first thing he did that with, I said, "No more." And he behaved himself and only bought things for himself. He said, "I didn't agree to it." This color is rose pink. I'm just going into the deeper shadow with it. Extending it out so that the other one can blend into it. And now we have another rose pink. Did I just put rose pink back? So this is rose. Okay, so one's pink and one's rose pink. There we go. I'm reading the French as one word. So this one is rose pink. The other one was just pink. And I probably should have just used the other one in the highlighted areas, but that's okay. So I'm just going over everything and blending it all together. Where are we on the... Okay. And in 10 more minutes, I will do the giveaway. Oh, it's already been almost an hour. Does not feel like it. Thank you, Deb. Hi, Kenworth. I didn't see you slip in there. Hello, a view is a view. Should look up at my computer screen more often. Now I'm just doing layer after layer after layer. I know Corey is probably having a cringe moment on how many layers. I could go harder and put it all down at once, but hi, Jamie. Welcome. Oh, thank you, Fran. So good to see everyone here. Okay. Now we're going to take light purple and we're just going to gently layer that on as well. And this will be the final layer on there. And hopefully it will grab hold of all that white spot and just cover it up. Yeah, they do. All right, now I'm going to take, let's see how the Caran d'Ache blender does with it. I think I don't have enough layers on for the blender, but we'll give it a try. Trying not to press too hard. Might have to put down a few more layers. Like I said, I was going pretty light on the layers, so. It's blending just fine. Just move it all together. Just gonna smush it all together, make it all one color. This paper does not like blending very nicely. But most coloring book papers aren't very fond of it. I thought about doing it in Prismas because Prismas work really well on coloring book paper. But yesterday, while I was going through my wonderful pencils, I went, I have not used my Pablos more than once since I got them, so I should use those. Yeah, it's a very pretty color. I put that little bit of purple in there just to give it the dimension look. All right. Yeah, it's working just fine now. I had to put a little more pressure on it than I normally do. Yeah, I prefer to use it for the clothing because it does give that mash look. Yeah, the pink hair is just fantastic. All right. Well, it's 5 minutes to, so we're going to do a giveaway. So when I type in go, 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 I need you all to put in a number between 1 and 100. The giveaway, of course, is for this fantastic picture. And I just love this picture. I thought about doing it, but then I thought, oh, that would take so long. So once I type in go, 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 no talking in the chat. Numbers from 1 to 100. Don't retract your number. Things like that. So go, go, go. And while you guys are doing that, I will continue on with this. And I'll give a few more seconds here. Make sure that everybody gets their numbers in. My dog is snoring on the sofa. Okay, so we're going to stop in a couple of seconds here. So when I say stop, 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 I will roll it. So I'll give you 10 seconds and I'll count down for you. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now we're going to hit stop, stop, stop. And anything after stop, stop, stop won't be counted. So we're going to do 1 to 100. Hopefully you guys can see that. Maybe. This is a new phone, so I can't remember how my husband turned that down, and he's not home to tell me. So hopefully you can at least see the big number there. And the closest to 70. So closest to 70 without going over. And I see who it is, but I will ask Shell and Tammy if she's still here to confirm. If they're still here. But I do believe the closest number would be to 70 without going over would be Audrey Shaw at 64. Yes, I do believe that is the closest to 70 without going over. Would be Audrey Shaw. So Audrey, if you can give me an email at, let's see if I can spell my email right. Okay, if you can email me there, I will send that wonderful picture to you. Congratulations, Audrey. I greatly appreciate you being here. And thank you all very much for joining the giveaway and putting in your numbers. I appreciate that as well. And I'm just going over everything with the, oh, that's the wrong one. I was wondering why it looked a little different. So we're going over everything with the rose pink. And I accidentally went over everything with the purple first, but that's fine. It'll all blend together the right way, I promise. And just going to add some more pink. That's the joys of colored pencils, is if you don't think something looks the right color, you can just add more. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that chat was that far behind me. I have it on live chat, so it shouldn't be that far behind me. Pretty sure I have. You know what? I thought I had it on live chat. must have refreshed or reset when I jumped out for a second, and I completely forgot to put it back. So I'm sorry, I may not have been on a live chat. So now I'm just going over everything with the light purple. No wonder why I wasn't seeing things as they were coming in. My bad. Sorry. I'm always in the live chat party. Go and eat, hun. Absolutely have your tea. Absolutely. Enjoy. So I'm just going to go back in here with the raspberry just to darken this area up a little bit more around her tushy. Yeah, there's always a delay, but I haven't been having an extreme long delay lately, but also I don't normally stream on Friday mornings, so I don't know. Sometimes YouTube is finicky with depending upon the time of day you're streaming and all of that, so YouTube likes to mess with us. Yeah, pretty much. Streamer's life. All right. Just getting that shadow areas covered here. And if I feel that there is a need for more or deeper color, I will go back through it just like I did on the bottom there. All right, now we're going to use pink. Around the shadowing areas. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, wonderful. Good. I will send that out to you as soon as the stream is over. Yeah, exactly. Everybody's home on the weekend, so sometimes it definitely does tie up the internet. Now I'm just going in with the rose pink. And just filling it all in with the rose pink. Now I am working in light layers once again. And I will, if I need to add more color, I will add layers of the other colors as well. And then we're going to add a layer of light purple. Yeah, it's just doing a light layer, a light shading. Um, I don't need a lot of control over it. Like if I was to be doing this area here where I want to have a lot more control, I'd come up closer. But back here, it gives me the ability just to not put as much pressure on it. Otherwise, I would end up putting too much pressure on it and the dress would go from pink to purple really quick. I want the purple to be visible but not prominent. Yeah, exactly. You know, like for example, this area here where I'm just going to re-add the shadow area, the shadow color, I want more control. So I just go in with a closer grip on the pencil. But yeah, if you're just blocking color, just filling in space, you can definitely do it with the looser hold on your pencil further back where it isn't a heavy layer. But if you're trying to do a heavier, precise layer, just grip it a little bit closer. Like so. What do you need to check out? Okay, I missed something. Oh well. Not quite sure what I missed, View. So I'm just adding an extra layer here of the pink just to blend out that red a little bit more. The only thing with using a looser hold on your pencil is it is a really light layer. So you may find that you have to put more layers down than you normally would if you had a tighter grip. So you may find if you're used to one and done on your layers that you may get frustrated with it. No, you didn't miss too much, I don't think. The chat does that sometimes. And now just going over again with the purple. And this is just light purple, and it's just giving it that shimmer, that movement in the fabric. I used to have a purple pink dress that had a purple threading through it, and it just gave it such a nice color. Okay. Now we're going to take the Caran d'Ache blender again and blend it all together. Trying to get that. I know, embrace the white spot, but I can't. I just can't do it. Sometimes I can, but not today. It's strange sometimes how the blender works just fine, and then some areas it just doesn't want to blend. It's very, very interesting. Create space paper is just interesting sometimes. Blending, blending, blending. Now I'm just going to blend out underneath her arms here, and then I'll move on to another spot and I'll blend it all later. Because yeah, it could take a few minutes to blend it. Because I'm a perfectionist when I'm blending. Alright. Now for these parts of her dress here that I have left, I'm going to do them in white and blue. The blue for the shadow and the white for the lace. Yeah, exactly. It depends upon the color. It also depends upon the how heavy I've laid down the color too. I have the Thornton's colorless blender here somewhere. Probably in the Thornton's colored pencil set. So I'm just taking the very bluish pale color here, and I'm just filling in the shadowy areas. On her blouse here, on the top part of her dress. Same with here on the belt and up here on the front of her dress and her neckline. And I'm just filling in all of the areas that would have that shadow. Oh, well, thank you. And then I'm just going to go over it with white because I want it to be a nice white lacy color. And I find light blue does a really, the pale blue does a really nice job of putting in that shadow without going into a gray. And I'm just going to define that blue again. And then up here on her bow in her hair, we're going to take the raspberry red and we're just going to do the darker areas in the raspberry red. Try to stay in the lines. Yeah, right. And then we're going to use the pink. That one was rose pink, so this one is pink. And then we're going to use the pink for her buttons as well. All right, now for the seat, that she is on, I'm going to do that. I keep on going back and forth on this. Should I do this blue or should I do it green or should I do it in the reds that I've chosen? With the color of her dress, I'm second guessing the reds. So I think I'm second guessing the reds here, so I think I might do it in blues or greens, people. Greens. Green, blue, green, blue. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Yeah, autocorrect is horrible. Hi, cat. Okay, so we've got lots for blue, so let's look at our blues here. I think blues would go really well with the pink, so let's go. This will take me a couple more seconds because I didn't pull any blues. Okay, so I think we want these ones here. Let's see, what's this one? Yeah. And this one. Da-da-da. So I want sky blue. Maybe pastel blue. No, it's a little dark, but and yeah, okay. So we're going to start with blue jean blue. Yes, a good purple would work well too, but I've got some purples in her dress, so I didn't really want to bring that purple out too much. So I'm going to take the blue jean blue and go on the her tush. And then down here around the edges of the satay as well. Okay, and now we're going to add just a touch of cobalt blue. It's a little bit of a dark blue, but has a bit of a bright blue color to it as well. It's not so muted. just going to extend out those shadows a little bit more. And then we're going to take sky blue and I'm just going to shade everything in with the sky blue, and then I'll lighten up that area here with the pale blue. Through here. And then I'm going to take blue pastel and just add another layer to the darker area of the satay. Seat. Yes, that is correct, Kat. All right. Now I'm just going down the body of the seat here with the pastel blue. And I'm using more of a controlled grip so it's not as light as I used up there. And I'm just going in little circles and going back over it in the opposite direction, removing any sign of the circles because I know that that's annoying. Just filling in as much of the white spot as I can. I'm going to be putting another color on top of this as well. Just going to go back the other way and fill in all of those little areas that the circles have made. Alright, now I'm going to take this one, I think, or is it this one? Might be this one. Azurite blue, which should be it's kind of a bluey green color. And I'm just going to go in to areas that I think are going to be darker. I'm going to leave some areas open a little bit, and I'll go in with a lighter blue-green color there. But in the areas that I think are going to be darker, I'm going to use this blue-green. We're just going to go all the way up into here with it. Just adding a slightly different tone to the areas as well. A mixture between the blue and green. Aha! I gave everybody what they wanted all at once. Blue and green. Haha. I don't know why that wouldn't let you see it there, Brandy. So alright, so now I'm going to take the lightest blue-green, which is jade green, and I'm just very lightly going to fill in the rest of the area around the white area that I've got there, the light pale blue. I'm just going to gently go over top of it, giving it just a hint of that green. Same in this area here, just going to extend that out a little bit with a hint of the green. And then we're going to come in with the pale blue. And fill in the light area there. Yay, Shell! Welcome back. I'm glad you had a good, I guess it would be tea time, so hopefully you had a good tea. I do believe that's lunch here. crack. I broke it. I hope you all heard that. You just heard my Caran d'Ache blender snap. I think I might be pressing too hard on it. And that's what happens when you press too hard on your Caran d'Ache blender. It goes snap. Ay, ay, ay. Can't believe I just did that. Alright, let's sharpen the broken piece here. It's a good thing I have pencil extenders. Oh, this one is just not liking me today. I wasn't even pressing hard that time. Wonder if it's just too cold in my house for it. It says, no, I'm cold. I don't want to. It's fine. I will make you work. Pencil police, yes. Watch out for those pencil police. Although I think I have them all tied up in bags behind me. It's fine. I've got more, so I'm not worried too much about it. I go through them like they're water, so. And now you can see why. Because I'm brutal with them. Can't believe I broke that in half. Oh well. Alright, so now we've got our little book here to do. At least it was just the blender, not my pencils. Right? Oh, yoy, yoy. So I'm just doing the shadowy area on the book here. How much time do we have left? Oh, I might actually get most of it finished. And then I'm going to take the cream. And then we're going to take the white. Thank you very much, Shell. And thank you all very much for joining the Colorathon and watching all of the wonderful YouTubers. I hope that you have enjoyed them so far. I know there's a couple that I need to rewatch or need to watch all of the stream because, yeah, I wasn't worthy of getting up at that time of the morning to watch them. So I will be going back and watching some new ones. And I'm just going to take this one again. And I'm just going to add a little bit more of the brown here. Okay. And I think I want to take this blue and do her earring with it. Just because I can. Alright, now I'm going to switch you over to the main here so you can see how she looks. And I haven't done her background, of course, and I definitely will do her background. Just going to do her eyebrows here and her eyelashes. Thank you very much. I hope that you have all had some fun, enjoyment. Congratulations again to Audrey for winning the wonderful giveaway. I will be sending you that picture via email. Thank you. Of course, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any of the YouTubers that you haven't already subscribed to in the Colorathon. Up at the top of the chat, of course, is the link for the... Hi, Emily. Thank you. Up at the top of the chat is the link for the schedule. And, you know, hopefully you get to go through and watch as many of them as you can. Emily, I channeled my inner Emily the other day and did the pink horse in Joanna Bashford's book. I can't believe I broke my blender pencil so badly there. Let's see, can I find my other one? That's the first one I've actually ever broken, so. And it still works, I just have to find my extender. There it is. Yeah, put too much pressure on my blending pencil and broke it. It's all good. I've got a few minutes, so I might as well get her all blended up for you so you can see her all finished. I won't do the background because, yeah, that would be an extra, you know, hour. But there we have it all blended. Yes, it happens. No problem. Thank you all very much for joining. Definitely go over to ShellArty. She is the next up on the Colorathon. So you've got about 10 minutes to grab your coffees, go and take a bathroom break, that sort of thing. And I will see you all over there. Again, thank you all very much for joining me. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, if you haven't already subscribed to every one of the YouTubers participating in the Colorathon, make sure you take a look at them and hit that subscribe button. Until next time, remember to relax, color, and stay safe. Thank you all very much for joining me. It has been a blast. All right, bye-bye for now.